Ben, do you have your key?
You know I do.
Belle, do you have your key?
I do.
I've got mine. Let's turn them at the same time.
3, 2, 1.
And open up the forbidden folder. This is where we keep all the ideas that are a bit taboo. Maybe not the usual stuff you'd hear on breakfast radio, and sort of the stuff the boss has said, nah, like, no need to do that in the past. The topic this morning, porn stars. Adult films. Not something I've ever been a part of, so I'm not really familiar with all the ins and outs.
I think it's something that is kind of fading away as well, given the rise of OnlyFans.
Well,
and
yes.
Self-directing, self-producing. The old school days of going to a set might be over.
So what is an adult film star? Is that when someone...
They perform in films for adults.
That's a thing?
Oh, Ben, don't play dumb.
I think I may have walked past the section in Video Easy once upon a time.
That's what that was.
Yes. And when I say walk past it, what I used to do is quickly wait till your parents are at the other end and you do a quick run past it and see if you can maybe see a little bit of side boob and then just back in the action section. No, I was just looking for some games. The games are over here.
Sometimes the Video Easies or the Blockbusters, whatever you chose to go to, they would put the adult section behind the gross beads. You'd have the bead curtain.
What? There was gross dudes sweating all the beads.
Rather than having them out in the open,
that's
they'd
so
put them,
obvious. It makes a noise when someone goes
Yeah. I think it would deter a lot of people.
The shame beads. We go on.
Oh, just me with my 5 weeklies. No, there's a good deal on. Well, that's it. And so it went from that, and then obviously there's adult stores, and then there was the invention of the internet, which revolutionised it for a lot of people. Once again, it's not a website that I believe it's something hub.
Playing
but I know people can visit that in their own time. Mm-hmm. But as you said, Bill, now it sort of seems like a bit of a dying art form because people just any Joe Blogs is doing it on their phone and making some good money for it as well.
And as much as you guys play dumb, it's majority of the internet is adult content. Majority. Yes. That's
crazy.
I find that super hard to believe. I mostly play Line Rider and stick cricket. That's mostly what I'm doing in incognito mode.
Up next, we are going to be joined by one of Australia's top porn stars, Billie Beever. She's going to be joining us next to shed all the light on that industry.
Yeah, okay. Well, surely not her real name, but I suppose we'll find out next. We've opened up the forbidden folder. One of our favourite segments. It's where we keep all the ideas that are a little taboo, and we're talking about adult entertainment this morning. And we're actually joined by someone who is in the industry. Obviously, we've all got a lot of questions. She's one of Australia's leading, right, Belle?
Yes. Yep. One of Australia's top content creators.
Her name is Billie Beever. She joins us now. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming on this morning. If I was going to do my research as a good radio host should, do I just search Billie Beever? Is that right?
Yes, correct.
And were you christened Billie Beever, or is that a name you've adopted since you've got into the industry?
No, I was born to be a porn star. I was christened with this name.
Hang on, your actual last name is Beaver.
Yeah, my last name is Beaver.
That's so funny. It's like someone's like Drinkwater and they're like a plumber and everyone's like, oh wow, but yeah, yours is Beaver. Yeah, there you go.
So how long have you been an adult film star for?
So I started in the adult industry, altogether when I was 18, but I went into the adult films when I was about 23 in America.
What's your day-to-day life like now? Like with the movement of porn going from, your classic websites to OnlyFans, have you gone that way as well?
Yeah. I started OF this will be my 5th year on OF now.
Wow.
So I was one of the babies hopping on and no one was on it and everyone was like, what's this? And everyone was a bit afraid to kind of, promote that they were a sex worker. And I was pretty much, one of the first people that I can remember in Australia that would post OnlyFans and Snapchat, and everyone kind of was like, well, she can do it and so can I. And yeah, I guess OnlyFans is pretty much my biggest source of income now, and I just focus on, I provide a really in-depth girlfriend experience now, so I'm definitely more leaning towards that solo kind of content. But I
Hey.
mean, like, I'll do anything. So
Well, I'm well trained in the art of solo content. I can, and you did say, your main source of income. If I ever wanted another revenue stream, if radio wasn't cutting the mustard, how much are you sort of pulling in, if you don't mind us asking, Billie Beaver?
look, this question kind of sometimes a bit of a hit and miss because I can say I'm earning X amount. So this month, this was probably one of my biggest months this year. I pulled in 45,000 US.
Nice.
US!
But I don't want to give women false hope.
Yep.
Because that's not always what's going to happen. I have built a brand. I've built a name. I've made a name for myself for a very long time. So don't think you're just going to jump online and post your feet pics and then make $10,000. Like, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
That's
sorry,
why I don't like.
sorry, Liam, to break it to you, mate. If you do an OF,
Started your bloody account already. Jesus.
So, Billy, so that's your main source now. So you would say that you prefer OnlyFans than, traveling the world and doing the old school, set in a house, doing that kind of
Yeah,
work.
yeah. I mean, like, I still travel the world, but the thing is now I can travel the world and work for myself. I don't have to go on set with anybody. Like, it's less, I make more money doing OnlyFans than I have for a set. A set pays nothing,
do you know what your most viewed video is off the top of your head?
6.5 mil. I think
You're
7 mil,
kidding.
maybe.
And
What's going on in that one?
yeah.
Wait, are you talking about, like, just this kind of work?
Like,
yeah?
so if you were doing a video, and the one that had the 6 million plus views, like if you were searching that, the tags, like,
Yeah.
what's the theme of that one?
We can bleep it out if we don't see it's radio.
I mean,
shit.
you could just subscribe to my OF and you'll see everything.
There you go.
Yeah, right, okay.
If you're really interested.
There you go.
All right.
Billy.
Well,
one
if
last-
you say so, Billy, I suppose I will have to have a look.
Honey, it was research for
She
the
told
show.
me I had to look.
It's tax deductible. It's research.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, Billy, thanks so much for joining us. Thank you for
That's
giving us your
okay.
time this morning. It's a
welcome.
fantastic world, and I love that you're so proud and you've done so well for yourself. And it's really true what you said. You can't expect to just jump into that line of work and make bank. So thank you so much, and all the best.
That's okay. No worries, and I hope to see you guys subscribe to my OF at some point later today.
And Billy, this is more, this is not for me. It's more just, we normally do like a plug at the end of an interview to thank you for your time. Where would we head if we wanted to find that one?
You can head to my Instagram, like Billie Beaver, or my OS is OnlyFans/Billie Beaver.
Beautiful.
Very good.
Very simple.
Very good. Very professional
amazing.
way to end the interview. Thank you, Billy.
Thank you, Billy.
so much, guys.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Bye.
Deary me. You can see why that got 6.5 million views.
God damn.